right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
All right, good evening, everyone. We are back here for another video. Hope you guys are enjoying your weekend so far. It is a pretty quiet evening out there as we reach the 10 o'clock hour. Right now, we do have some rain showers that are in our region that I would like to talk about here. So we'll go over this real quick. We do have some rain and isolated thunder shower activity down here in Nebraska, central and western portions of Nebraska. And then also here out west, western South Dakota, there's some cells. There, as you can see there was a cell that kind of came out of the northeast corner of Wyoming into northwestern South Dakota there, near the Belle Fourche area, as you can see there. Now it's heading towards the Buffalo area. We also had a thunderstorm cell earlier, a little bit north of Rapid City, but that one has since faded. So all of this activity are expected to continue overnight, and this activity is moving in a north and northeasterly direction. So that will continue to occur there. So again, in those areas, there are some rain showers. Now for the eastern side, for Sioux Falls and eastern side of our coverage area, not really expected to see much of anything. Not expected to see anything tonight. So that is the current radar picture. Now, if we go over temperatures, I'd like to talk about that here real quick. It is a warm and mild evening out there right now. We do have temperatures in the 70s. It is 79 right now in Sioux Falls, 75 in Mitchell, 73 in Watertown, and 70 in Aberdeen. 68 in Mulbridge, 70 in Rapid City. Going down to the south here into Nebraska, 73 in North Platte, 72 in Valentine, 79 in McCook, 81 in Norfolk, and 79 in Omaha, 82 in Des Moines, 79 in Fort Dodge, 73 in Spencer, and 75 in Cedar Rapids. And then into Minnesota, 75 in Marshall, 75 in the cities, 73 in St. Cloud, 73 in Ortonville, and 79 in Fairmont. So it was a warm day out there. We had temperatures near 90 in the Sioux Falls area. It was in the 80s and 90s across much of our region. It was a hot summer day. What do we expect to happen here for the rest of your weekend and then into this upcoming week? We will dive into that and more. But first, let's hear a brief word now from our sponsors at CE Construction.
From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
All right, so first on the plate here, I wanted to go over this. We do actually have a severe weather risk. That is, this is for today. Or for the rest, this was for today and for the rest of the evening into the overnight hours. We do have this marginal risk of severe weather. And as you can see there, some small hail and some spotty, gusty, strong winds possible. But we haven't really seen much of anything today. We just have some showers. And again, that is for today, the rest of tonight. And then tomorrow, however, the risk does expand farther to the east. Central, eastern South Dakota, western Minnesota, northwest Iowa, and central and eastern Nebraska there, marginal risk of severe weather. Taking a look at your tornado risk, we do actually have a 2% risk in Nebraska and then up into eastern South Dakota there, Pierre, Aberdeen, Huron, Mitchell, and then up into North Dakota. So there actually is a chance for a tornado tomorrow, but it's very low, obviously 2%. And then 5% hail risk there for small hail possible there. And then some strong gusty winds possible there, 5% wind risk. That is for tomorrow. So, again, we will keep an eye on things very closely for you tomorrow. If anything happens, we will be sure to cover it for you. And then after that, not really seeing much there. We don't have any risks after that, so we just got to get through tonight and then tomorrow, and then it looks like we don't have any risks. But just wanted to touch on that briefly. Alright, so as we run through the models, take a look firstly at the HRRR, and this is again the current picture. Again, western South Dakota, western Nebraska there, thunderstorm, rain and thunderstorm activity there. Expected to continue overnight. Lift north, and then overnight again into the morning hours, more rain and thunderstorm activity. Central and western South Dakota and Nebraska, up into North Dakota as well. And then tomorrow afternoon, there could be some isolated thunderstorms developing near the Sioux Falls area. Otherwise, again, just continue with that rain and thunderstorm chance there in Nebraska and South Dakota. And then as you can see, that low pressure system causing this system. And again, all activity will be moving in a north direction. And then tomorrow evening, again, tomorrow for the Sioux Falls area, there is a chance for rain and thunderstorm activity. And then tomorrow evening, things will start to die down, and then again we'll see what happens after that. Let's look at the European model, and the European model is showing tomorrow evening, as you can see there, again thunderstorm activity there across central, eastern South Dakota, eastern Nebraska, and then Monday gets out of here. Tuesday, maybe some showers, kind of very sporadic across our area, but not seeing a whole lot. But then Tuesday evening could be another shot of thunderstorms, maybe up near the Mulbridge area, maybe up near, St. Cloud, maybe another one down here in western Iowa, southern Nebraska. And so that is the picture there Tuesday. And then Wednesday, more activity possible, Minnesota, Iowa mainly. Sioux Falls area could be in on some of that, maybe North Dakota, but again, it looks like very sporadic in nature. Not really seeing anything too well organized. And then by Thursday, again, another chance. Theme of this forecast, we will be turning more active. Looks like things are going to be more active this upcoming week. With rain and thunderstorm chances increasing in coverage, and mainly going to be across against South Dakota, Nebraska, Minnesota, Iowa. Those are our quad state region, and we're looking at rain and thunderstorm chances pretty much almost every day this upcoming week. So basically tonight, tomorrow, we'll get a break on Monday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe even Friday. Looks like there could be some rain and thunderstorm chances. And then for your temperature map, as we take a look here by tomorrow, temperatures on the back side of this area, as you can see, western South Dakota, western Nebraska, could be stuck in the 60s. Meanwhile, mid-80s out in the Sioux Falls area, in Minnesota, Iowa. So it does look like tomorrow another warm, sunny day in the Sioux Falls area. And then on Monday, 70s and 80s back into the forecast. Mid-80s possible there on Monday in Sioux Falls. And then on Tuesday, mid-80s again, Sioux Falls. 70s, 60s and 70s out west. 80s to low 90s in the east. And then on Wednesday, 70s looks to be the theme of that day on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, looks like we'll have temperatures in the 60s and 70s again. Upper 70s in Sioux Falls. And then Friday, 60s and 70s again. So there is light at the end of the tunnel if you like cooler weather. It looks like we will be seeing cooler weather starting this upcoming work week, starting on Wednesday. It looks like we're going to finally cool down. But until then, we're going to be dealing with the 80s to low 90s for temperatures, mainly for the Sioux Falls area, eastern South Dakota, Iowa, Nebraska. And real quick here, I just wanted to touch on this. This is a sneak peek of the 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. This is for the next 1 to 2 weeks. We're looking at above average temperatures in our region, our Quad State region. It looks like, well, most of the country actually, it looks to be above normal for this time of the year in terms of temperatures. So that is what you can expect between now and the 27th of September. So again, we're looking at above average temperatures in the forecast for the next 2 weeks. So did want to mention that again for a little bit longer range temperature outlook. And again, we're looking at above average. So it looks like it's going to be an above average September. So that's going to do it for tonight's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to give it a like, thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel for more. And we'll be back for another weather video tomorrow. And be sure to, again, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're also very active on Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, of course. And be sure to continue to follow us and keep updating our social medias. We're always active on there, and we'll be sure to give you guys updates as we get them. But stay safe out there as always, and have a good rest of your weekend.